Dr. Mario play.
I guess it's actually middle of the afternoon for you, isn't it? Um, Packy coming to us
Yeah.
from the West Coast. I'm on the East.
Yep, that's how it be.
So we've got tonight, this time, dmhero playing against Midawi. dmhero is, I believe John had mentioned earlier, one of our stalwart. Oh no, actually, you mentioned it earlier. One of our stalwart players been with us from practically the beginning. Midawi has been just blasting through some PBs over the last few months. And has just been doing a lot of streaming. So, what do you think about this one there, Packy?
It's gonna be really interesting. DM Hero, as you said, is a stalwart of this competition. He's been around since pretty much the beginning. Very good, consistent speedrunner, and an even better versus player, and with whom I share a rivalry personally. And Midawi, as you said, got some momentum coming in and setting PBs and improving all the more as he keeps playing.
Yes, indeed. So we've got readies from both players, and three, two, one, pills in the chat as this match is ready to get underway. And wow, what a difference in these two boards. Midawi having a very just, I'd say, a standard board, whereas DM Hero has a lot of pills up at the very top and then a giant gap.
Yeah. Looking at Midawi's board, what I'm thinking is you've got a couple of double opportunities for those reds in the bottom corner. If you can find efficient ways to handle everything else, then you're pretty much running free in this level.
Yeah, unfortunately, what he's got above that though is a stoplight, and those can really challenge you. Especially, we're seeing a little bit of jitters. I think some of the pills aren't dropping at the speeds that he's used to. I don't know if Madawi's used to playing on high or on medium. I know when I made the switch to high, that's exactly what was happening to me. I would try to make tucks that I was used to making, and then just wasn't able to do so. So hopefully, if it's that, he'll get it straightened out. If it's jitters, he'll hopefully get that straightened out as well.
Uh, DM Hero got a little bit held up because he had a. Oh, he is really playing risky up there. If he's got, if, as long as you get the timing down, he's got it. But it's
Yes,
always a little scary to see the stack get that high.
absolutely. There's a limit that everybody I think's got their own personal limit of how high they're willing to go on that stack when they're just getting rid of garbage, and that was at or above mine, I got to say. As he's out at about a 120, and Madawi is one more red away from joining him on level 5.
Come on, RNG, just give it to him. Thank you.
Exactly. There we go. 148. First level in the bag. Go on. He's just got to make it count for the next few.
Yep. Nice little move to keep himself clean on the bottom right-hand corner there. He's really taken to it because everything he's getting is blue yellow and there's nowhere to really to put that on the top.
Hopefully he'll see the now that he's getting blue reds. Hopefully there we go. He'll see some of those
Yeah.
on the top and really start attacking there. Going to get a nice double out of these yellows. As we look over to DM Heroes board, we're seeing a lot of what we would expect to see from him. Just really tight play. He is down to 4 viruses and is just putting on a clinic when it comes to making good tucks and just making good plays. He's one yellow away now. He's going to get on his next pill and is out at a 243.
Very nice. Very straightforward, clean play. Don't need to overcomplicate things.
Especially not on these earlier levels. This is for those who are not familiar with our normal setup. This is a little bit earlier levels than what our players are used to playing in our main bracket. Normally, we would start with levels 6 through 9. For this tournament, we're starting with levels 4 through 7, and we'll be going to levels 6 through 9, starting with our next game, which will be the first game of our second round, The Dave versus Betty.
DM Hero manages to clean out the garbage that he's stuck on the right side of his screen, which frees everything up. So far, so good. The viruses are just kind of in a giant U formation. Everything's either on the clustered on the bottom or just on the edges.
Yeah, the doctor does like to give you messes to play with. As we look on Midawi's side, he is only about 6 or 7 viruses behind now. Has really made up some of the deficit. A little bit of a missed play there, but he's doing a good job getting back into this game.
Yeah, he just missed the flip on that one, and there he just flips it back around and avoids making the miss drop there. Very very nice little move. Very nice piece of awareness there, because everybody's familiar with how their controllers can fail them at this point.
Oh, absolutely. The controller can be your worst enemy sometimes when it comes to this game.
Midawi's set
And
up for the L clear, very nice.
very nice indeed. That puts him within 2 viruses of uh, being on the lead here. As DM Hero manages to get out at a 438. He says, nothing doing for that. I'm on the last level. Catch me if you can.
And that's pretty much what it's been. He's been playing keep away for the better part of the game so far, but Midawi's not really that far behind. He's just a little hung up on his end game. Just needs one more blue fragment whenever it comes.
Come on, Doc. There he
There we
goes.
go.
502. Very respectable.
Absolutely.
So DM Hero has created a few places to put yellow on his board. Unfortunately, there's not very many naturally occurring ones, and he's going to get rid of one of the only viruses that he has on his top line that is yellow. Um, Meanwhile, on Midawi's side, he's in much the same boat. Very clustered board right along the middle. I really like this triple that he's going to set up though.
Very nice. Zero drop triple. Adam did DM Hero did a very nice job of using his yellows where he could. I mean, if it just keeps giving you yellows, you just got to do with what you can with them, because right now, the only yellows he has left on those board are those two that are clustered together on column 8,
And that
which is
column eight,
yeah, which
yeah,
he's really going to have to address sooner or later, and he looks like he's going to start attacking it now.
it's one of those things that you really start to pick up when you start moving up the boards on this game is that when you've got a column one or a column eight that looks like that, you've got to get it addressed sooner rather than later because otherwise that'll be the last thing you've got and you'll be stuck with just one color availability, which DM Hero actually
Oh,
has
very
thanks
nice.
to yeah, he gets rid of a lot of garbage and he's going to look to be out at a sub 7. How much so depends on how much red he can manage to get.
And here it comes. He'll be out at a 650. Oh,
Yep.
wow. Midawi was not far behind either.
Oh, he's out at a 653. Wow.
Yep.
That is a great
He's
time.
he snuck up on all of us.
He really did. So I can't wait to see what happens with this next game. This is really, really good Dr. Mario we're seeing, folks. So that'll put one crown up over for DM Hero. We're gonna wait for readies for our players. And as I mentioned in the chat, the winner of this tournament will be getting one championship point towards our December finals, the same as players who are knocked out in the first round of the main bracket. So there's more than just pride at stake here this week.
Hmm. Yep, that championship point can make all the difference between making the bracket and not making the bracket. So time will tell how that all pans out. That's what I was trying to say.
It's all good as we've got readies and the 3-2-1 pills in the chat, and both players are off to a good start. Midawi had a little bit of a floaty left side of his board and has already taken it down. Meanwhile, DM Hero looking at a just a fairly solid board, but not a lot going on that left side right now.
Yeah, everything is clustered on the right-hand side. It might be a little tricky to tackle all that at once, but it looks like he's starting to do so.
Yeah, I agree with taking that drop time there. Just Yeah, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, and if you wait around for the right pill, you could be waiting a good long while.
Yeah.
So Midawi actually taking the lead as he gets a horizontal out at 56 seconds. That, if I'm not mistaken,
Ooh.
is the fastest level 4 that we've seen tonight. And that's just amazing. So he's going into a Packy mode, Packy.
Yeah, yes, he is. Sometimes after taking a loss, you just flip a switch, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden you're going beast mode on him.
unfortunately.
Ooh. Oh,
Okay. And
it's even harder to go to the right than it is to the left when you're that high up. So kudos
absolutely.
to DM Hero for pulling that off.
He had me breathing a little hard on that one. That was very, very frightening. And as he gets started on this level, Midawi's already down to nine viruses. This is something the likes of which we haven't seen very often from any player. Just being able to knock it out this quickly after
Both
taking
players,
a loss.
yeah, both players really knocking this one out really quickly.
With Midawi, we get one red and one more blue will do it. And he gets it, is out at a 206. That's yet again very good for this
206.
level block.
That double blue will help free up that virus in column 4 and quickly take care of it. But right now, DM Hero's got a bit of a tricky endgame going here. He has different avenues of attack for each virus, however, and he's gonna set up looks like a combo over here.
Yes,
Get
he
a quick
is.
triple out of it and quickly get out of level 5 at a 235.
Very nice endgame indeed. Great combos coming out of Midawi as well as we look over there. That was a really nice just triple combo. And this is a great game. I'm really excited about what this match is bringing us.
Yeah, Midawi is absolutely flying through these boards right now. It's incredible to see. There's really nothing else you can say about it.
Yep.
Double red will get him a double clear, and that'll get him a quick drop combo, and then another quick drill down, and that'll set up the final blue virus. It's really coming along smoothly. And he's all set up for that yellow horizontal as well. This is just excellent to look at. Having a
Oh,
little trouble with the horizontals there, accidentally clearing one down below, but he can still get horizontal this pretty easily and quickly get out of this level.
yes, he is. DM Hero side, we're seeing just a very clustered bottom of his board. He does knock out some garbage and is getting the right pills. Now he's down to just blues. And as Midawi's out at a sub 345, DM Hero is not going to be very far behind. This is going to be a very seriously interesting end game.
Dr. Mario is not giving DM Hero the blues he needs.
Oh, and he's gonna stack him up again. That's
Oh
oh
no!
oh no, that top out. It isn't the end of his game. He will be able to continue on, but that is going to all but ice it for Midawi, who pretty much just has to run a clean level 7, and he should take this game too and send us to our first decider of the night.
Hmm. You can pretty much relax and put it on cruise control. You've got a lot of blue on the top that you really should prioritize right now. And it looks like he's going to start drilling that down, that color. Flips
Yes,
it back
indeed.
over to set up the horizontal on the reds. Very good.
And I really like that horizontal play to clear those reds out. And now, I mean, he's still got that one bit of yellow garbage underneath one blue, but overall, it's a pretty clean board for him.
Yeah, really, there's not many. This is really not a problematic board. He can handle this with fair ease.
He's got everything set up to where he can go ahead and set. Oh, and he realizes that he can set up everything for that blue horizontally. Thinks
Yep,
better of putting
yep,
that piece down. That was a very, very heads up play.
very good adjustment right in the nick of time on high speed, no less. It's a lot harder to make those adjustments on high speed.
Out at a
529 is his
529.
time.
That's incredible. Just an amazing turnaround. This is a really, really good game, and now All that remains is what is going to happen with this just epic decider.
dmhero had a really tough break on that level 6 after that misflip that just topped him out, so
Yeah, it's very
we'll
unfortunate.
see we'll see how he bounces back in game 3.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this one is going to be even closer than the last two have been. Both players giving us a ready. I think they've both shown us what they can do, and now it's just a matter of who's gonna take it. So it's a 3-2-1 and pills in the chat, and this decider is underway.
Away we go. Midawi is the first out the gate, and here comes dmhero right behind him.
Yep, I like some of the options that Midawi has. It's a complicated board. There are a lot of options, and unfortunately, it's one of those boards that shows you a lot of options, but isn't able to let you actually have them. But I think he's doing this about as well as can be done.
Yeah, his virus formation is essentially a giant staircase right now, and right now there's nothing but reds at the top that he needs to take care of.
Meanwhile, as we look at DM Heroes board, he's finding ways to limit his drop time, which is always a big part of the game. He's going to manage to get this double yellow that's going to save him a ton of drop time. As my cat has decided that she has to be heard. Um, he is down to 4 viruses, so we're at a tie game right now. Uh,
And Midawi's getting hung up by RNG because he's just not getting many red pills to work with right now.
he
Takes
decides to
the
take the drop. Yep.
I like taking the drop time there because red pills are at a premium right now, and if you just use it to build a bridge and cut drop time, you don't necessarily know if you're going to get another one anytime soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, the RNG is really fighting him here. DM
Yeah,
Hero manages to get out at a 120, and Midawi's having to take more drop time. He's going to be out at a 142.
Midawi finds the blue horizontal right away. Very good.
Yep, as DM Hero is just trying to find efficient plays. He's doing a good job of it, and manages again just to avoid drop time. That might have almost been his unmaking in the last level, but it is an efficient way to play. And if the pills come out at just the right way, then you don't have to worry about anything. But sometimes it can really cost you a little bit. Decides to take a little drop time there, though.
Yeah, DM Hero's made pretty quick work of this board. He's really flying through it very efficiently.
Yes, indeed. Down to 1 virus and just needs 1 red. Meanwhile, Midawi is down to 7 viruses. I'm going to keep doing that. And a lot is stacked over on that left-hand side. So he's either going to have to find,
He might be
uh,
waiting for this pill right here just to attack it specifically.
yes, he is, and with that blue able to knock out on the right, and look at that, he just gets the exact pills he needs to
Perfect.
go out at a 308. Just trying to keep himself back in this last game of the match.
The 7 virus game thus far, and there's still plenty of Dr. Mario to play. There's a major lack of yellow exposure on Midawi's board right now. This is going to give him a nice opportunity to clear out that horizontal, as you see there.
Unfortunately, DM Hero seeing the same thing. He's got a yellow on his right and a yellow buried underneath the red over there. It looks like there he gets the ability to get to that yellow on his left-hand side, but now the one on the right, he's just waiting for this blue-yellow actually to be able to clear out and getting a lot of the pills that he needs. But again, we're looking at a very, very close game.
Midawi has excuse me. Midawi has managed to close the gap on this level with some efficient play, and that D sandwich is going to give him a perfect opportunity to take care of those blue viruses.
Yep. He needs red. DM Hero needed a red, gets his pause buffering strats in, and now he's still getting lucky to get those reds in, but it's going to be DM Hero out first, and he's off to the races on this level 7.
Yep. Midawi's not too far behind. He just needs a couple of red fragments, and he's going to get them out at a 434. And here it is, a 9 virus difference between each player, about the same as it was at the last level.
Yep, as Midawi having a little bit of trouble with blue, does manage to open some up, but doesn't have a ton of options for blue, and he could work with double blues, but not with blue and other colors. So we'll see how he manages that. On DM Hero side, he's just blazing right through here. He's got a little bit of a combo he needs to make on the left hand side, and now it is all yellow. So that could be a blessing, that could be a curse. It's just really gonna be determined by the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, DM Hero has opened up an 18 virus lead. He has effectively doubled his lead during this level and just pulled away with it. He's all 3 of his viruses are open. It's just a matter of time.
Yes, indeed. And that is almost there. There's the last blue. He gets it in a 534. So about as well as
I was gonna say, please don't let him build to the top of the stack again.
right, about as well as Madawi did on the last level as well. This has been an amazing match. Congratulations to both players, as Midawi just down to 10 viruses left. He's probably going to set up this yellow for a horizontal, and I cannot wait to see what we're going to see out of Midawi as the months progress this year. He's definitely going to be a new player to look out for.
Absolutely. DM Hero's all thumbs up, feeling good about his victory.
He's repping a shirt. I didn't quite catch exactly which shirt that is, but he seems very proud of it. So congrats on that shirt. I don't know what else to say.
Midawi's gonna go ahead and finish this thing out, and it looks like it's gonna be a
Another sub 7.
642.
That is GG's to both players. Just absolute great play from both of them. But that will be it for Midawi this month, and that'll be it for our first round. So y'all stay tuned as we get ready for our second round coming up in just a minute. It will be the Dave facing off against Betty B in the first game of that second round. We'll catch you soon.